And we're live. Hey guys, Aaron here, and welcome along to another live watch along today. Hearts take on Queen of the South at Tynecastle Park in the Scottish Championship. Glad to see you guys all tuning in to this afternoon's stream. I'm just going to dive into the comments right away, although I'll make the video look a little bit more professional in just a few seconds' time. Can't be having a blank screen for the entire thing. That would not do at all. Where are we looking for? Where have they gone? Banners. There we go. 1, 2. Much better, much nicer. We've now got a bit more professionalism on the stream. I'm going to dive into the comments just now and see what you guys have been saying. Rockstar, first as usual, saying won the Hearts. I don't see why Aaron Shearer. I've said nothing yet. Kieran Malone says won the Hearts. Mary Black asks, did Lyndon Dykes play for Queen of the South? Yes, he did. He went from them to Livingston, and obviously from Livingston, he's went down to England to Queen's Park Rangers. Mary also asks, do you think we'll win the final next Sunday? I'm not going to bet against my own team, and I'm going to say yes. It'll still be a very uphill task, don't get me wrong, but I do feel that we are going to hopefully win the Scottish Cup final in memory of Marius Zaliukas. Who is your favourite player in the Cup final lineup? If we talk about the 2012 final, then I'll have to go with Rudi Scatchell. It's a pretty obvious choice. All right, Mitchell, how you doing? And Robbie Hannett says, won the Hearts. Good stuff. I'm now going to run you guys through the lineups, starting with the home team, obviously. I'm going to start with the Hearts 11. In goals is number 1, Craig Gordon, Michael Smith, Aidy White, Christoph Berra, Jamie Walker, Ollie Lee, Liam Boyce, Stephen Naismith, the skipper, Andy Irving, who keeps his place after an excellent performance at Cappy Low last week, Stephen Kingsley, and number 26, Craig Halkett. Strong team with 2 changes from last week's 11. Andy Halliday and Craig Whiten drop out for the replacements. It's also great to see Gino Ginelli finally back on the bench after a spell out with injury. Hopefully he can play some part in the Scottish Cup final. Next, again, weekend. Now, our visitors for this afternoon, Queen of the South. In goal is Lee Field. At right back is the amazingly named Naughty Naughty. You're teasing me, Naughty Naughty. And you've got Maxwell, Buchanan, Obalai, Aidan Fitzpatrick, formerly of Partick Thistle, now on loan at the Doonhamers from Norwich City. Pybus, Shields, wee Bobby, Stephen Dobie. Hopefully doesn't have too much of an impact today, because I can't deal with Stephen Dobie scoring a goal against us, because, let's face it, even at his age, he still scores plenty of big goals, so hopefully our defence can keep him quiet this afternoon. We've got Rhys McCabe, and number 35, Gibson, completes the starting 11 for our visitors today. Queen of the South. If you want to donate to the stream, by the way, I've got a PayPal link in the description, so if you want to do that, fire away. No pressure, obviously, but if you want to, it does help finance the streams and helps keep the channel running throughout the period of lockdown, bringing you some more live streams. So if you feel like it, fire down below in my description and you can send a wee donation there. I would greatly appreciate it. As I said, if you can't, don't worry, no pressure at all. Got some more channels, shut up, comments coming in. The game is on. Where is Neil? Neil is in his house just now. He's just finishing some work. He'll be on not long after kickoff. The channel is on Hearts. The channel for today's game, is Hearts TV. So if you want to do that, then you can pay Hearts and you can watch the game. Hello there, Hawk. The fun for just feeling ready to go. That's what I love to hear. Come on, the Jam Tarts. Everybody get your score predictions fired down in the comments section down below. Wes 13, all right, Aaron, on the Jambos. Good stuff, Wes. Glad to see you and your R2D2 AVI are back in the chat as per usual. Mary Black says, if Hearts win the Cup next Sunday, I'll do 25 handstands and stay up all night. Each their own. You do that if you want. Cameron Cook, I've just got a white screen at Hearts TV. I did have that, but I just refresh the tab a few times and clicked on one of the links. So just try that and see if that works for you. Simon Lines won the Hearts. Good to see you in the stream today, mate, Simon. Good result for Aston Villa, beating Wolves 1-0 in the last minute. Anwar El Ghazi with the winning goal. So, shout out to the fans of the stream in Birmingham. And Kieran Malone once again says, come on, the Hearts. So, if you want it, fire predictions for the score down in the comments below. I'll make sure to bring them up. Hearts TV is now showing the Hearts line up in the usual Robbie Nielsen formation of 4-2-3-1. Liam Boyce as the lone striker, Aidy White at left mid, Jimmy Walker at right mid, Naismith in at number 10, Irving and Lee in midfield, Fullbacks, Kingsley and Smith, Halkett and Barrett at the back, and Craig Gordon, of course, in between the sticks. Personally, my score prediction for today's game, I reckon it is going to be a 2-0 win for Hearts. I'm going to go for 3-0 actually. I'll be confident for a change. I'll say it'll be 3-0 Hearts, and I reckon that Naismith's going to score, Boyce will score, and Michael Smith will score, because he's made a habit, actually, Michael Smith, of scoring goals this season. So you know what? I'm going to put my neck on the line and say that Michael Smith is going to find the back of the net today. Let's see, any more comments? If we're in Tier 2, do we get the fans in? No, we have to be in Tier 1 to get Hearts fans allowed back into the ground. And the only teams just now that are in Tier 1, funnily enough, are Queen of the South and Inverness, I do believe. So they can get fans back in their ground, or Elgin City as well, actually. But yeah, only teams that we're really concerned about that can get fans back into their ground are Inverness and Queen of the South, because they're in Tier 1 areas, so they're allowed a percentage of fans back into their stadium. Hopefully, that'll be not too far away for Hearts. We can get some fans back in before too long. What players should Hearts be looking for in the transfer window? Well, we definitely need a winger, because Roberts has failed to impress and Frears is dug meat. So we need a winger. I do feel we need a striker too, to provide competition for Craig White and Liam Boyce. Barry Anderson a while back on Twitter said that the number 9 shot's been left free by Hearts for a reason. So that would hint to me as that we're going to go for a striker in January. And to be honest, I do think we need one. We do need a bit more backup, because see, when Boyce drops out, don't get me wrong, Craig Whiting's decent, but we can't rely on him every single week to lead the line. Not a bad impact sub or against lesser teams, but we can't just rely on Whiting every single week to bang in like plenty of goals. So another striker should definitely be on the wish list for Robbie Nielsen. Caden Malone says 3-1, Wes says 2-0, Hawk says 3-0. Hazard off, how am I? I'm not too bad, mate. Just glad it's another weekend watching the Hearts. I got my prelims done this week, so for now I'm exam free, although given that the SQ announced that exams are cancelled, I'll probably have more assessments in January, February time. But for now, I'll not worry about that. I've finished my prelims, so I'm just going to relax and watch Hearts take on Queen of the South at Tynecastle. No bother, Kyle. Hope that was helpful. All right, Harris, how you doing? And Mary Black reckons it's going to be Hearts 3, Queen of the South nil. Scorers Boyce, Naismith and Walker. Not a bad bet. Hazard off. Hopes that'll be a cricket score. Lesser teams like Hibs. Yes, exactly like Hibs. 2-1. I'm still in disbelief, honestly, that we pulled that one off at Hampden, but do I care that we pulled it off? Of course, I'm delighted. Noah says that it's going to be, not a score prediction. Noah just says on the Hearts, my prediction is 3-0. I gave that about a minute ago. I reckon it's going to be a 3-0 win for Hearts today. And my wild card is Michael Smith to score a goal in this game of football. Andy Halliday sauntering into the Hearts technical area. It looks pretty happy, even though he's named on the bench. But yeah, all the boys taking their seats in the stand just now, and hopefully the boys in maroon shall be emerging not too long. Right now, we are 1 point clear at the top of the championship table on 15 points. Dunfermline are second with 14, and Wraith Rovers and Ayr United are both on 12 points. They drew last night at Somerset Park, and to be honest, for Hearts, that's probably the best result we could have wished for. Wraith and Ayr United making up the rest of the top 4. Inverness in 5th, Dundee in 6th, Morton 7th. Our opponents today, Queen of the South, are in 8th, Arbroath are 9th, and Alloa Athletic prop the league up in 10th place. What's for number 37? It's my house number, so I've always worn 37. It's my little lucky number, really. Bit of a superstition. So yeah, 37 is my lucky number. Queen of the South have never beaten Hearts in history since 1963. Our record is we've played 19. Hearts have won 16 of those games. We've only drawn 3 times. So hopefully that'll be our 20th, not 20th, 17th, I do believe, win against the Doonhamers. If we can get 3 points today, boys in maroon are out onto the park, and hopefully the game gets underway. Pretty sharpish. This is the 2014-15 zip top. I was kindly given this by Hearts Shirt Collector. Big shout out to you, by the way, for giving me this lovely piece of kit. It's actually player issue. It's from the reserve team that year, because they never sold this in the club shop. It was only players that got their mitts on it. So whoever number 37 was for the Hearts reserves in 2014-15, thank you very much. I've now got your jacket. It's very comfortable, very stylish. I do like it very much. Milo asks, is the game on TV? The game is on Hearts TV, the pay-per-view. So if you want to do that, if you want to watch the game, then tune in to Hearts TV, pay the club your dosh, and you'll be able to tune in. Michael Smith currently on the screen, the fullback who wants to sign a new contract with Hearts. And honestly, see the news that Stephen Kingsley and Michael Smith are both going to be getting offered new deals. Oh, delicious. Delicious content if you ask me. Hello David, how you doing? I agree, we should be strong enough to get this to win. Oh, is that Willie Collum? Oh, Willie Collum's the ref for today. Ugh. Great, just what I wanted. We're underway at Tynecastle. Hearts vs Queen of the South in the SPFL Championship. Alright, Callum, my score prediction is going to be 3-0 Hearts, and my wild card is Michael Smith to score a goal. Were you the reserve that wore number 37? Doubt it, but if you were, smashing. Cheers for your jacket. Appreciate it very much. For those of you just joining the stream, I'm going to run through the 11s very quickly. For Hearts, Gordon, Smith, White, Berra, Walker, Lee, Boyce, Naismith, Irving, Kingsley and Halkett. And for Queens, Leafield, Nortie, Maxwell, Buchanan, Oblite, Fitzpatrick, Pybus, Shields, Dobie, McCabe and Gibson for the Doonhamers. Oh, Craig Gordon's been kicked early. Brought down after a late challenge for the Queen striker. I think it might have been Stephen Dobie. Yeah, that was a bit of a late one there. Should probably go into the book, or at least get a telling to from Willie Collum. Only 50 seconds in, and Craig Gordon's been absolutely swiped with the Queen's attacker. No booking, but that was a rather nasty bit of work from the Queen of the South forward line. There are your lines for today's game. The game is underway at Tynecastle Park. Hearts v Queen of the South in the SPFL Championship. Glenn's dad has got Hearts to win by 4 goals or more for 900 quid. Ooh, that is decent. That's a very good bet. And to be honest, given that it's Queen of the South, no disrespect to any Doonhamers watching this stream, but if there's a team that Hearts were going to smash, especially in their recent form, it's Queen of the South. Inverness put 3 past them last week, so if we could do similar or even better that would be absolutely delightful as Hearts pass the ball straight out of play. Fantastic. Great start. What Hearts players do you not want to go? There's only really one player that I want to go is Loic Damir because of his wage and they won't play. But apart from that, I'd just keep the rest until the end of the season. Like, we're in a rebuilding phase at the moment. There's no need to bomb players out after about a couple of months of playing for Hearts. Can't really afford to be doing that. But the only player that I really want rid of is Loic Damir because of his wage and the fact that he is permanently injured, it would appear, and he's not very good. He's a waste of a wage, he's a waste of a jersey, so hopefully he can get shot pretty soon. Not actually shot, he can get away. It's a phrase, you know what I meant. We've not scored yet, it's only 2 minutes in. Queens have a throw in on the left-hand side with number 3. Naismith gets in very well and tackles with good effect and wins the ball further up the park. Transfer predictions for January. I reckon that it is going to be we'll be in a striker and a wide midfielder. Here's hoping 1, possibly 2 wide men, depending on if Nielsen sees that fit. Obviously, if Janelli can't keep his fitness, then we definitely back up. Although for some reason, I don't see what Lewis Moore's doing to not get a game. Obviously, Connor Smith's away on loan for now, but I don't see why Lewis Moore can't get a game. I don't see why we're not giving more youth a chance this season, because obviously we have to try and win games, but you don't want to bleed some youngsters. So hopefully Lewis Moore can get himself some game time as Liam Boyce is flagged for offside by the 4th official, who looks a bit like Stephen Naismith, but a lot more bald and a lot more fat. Your predictions to win for Queen of the South after seeing the ref? Come on. I reckon it will be. It'll be a win for Hearts, but it's Willie Collum. There'll be a few dodgy decisions today. I'm pretty sure of that. 1-0 Newcastle v West Brom. Get in there. Good start for the Toon Army. The Queen of the South lineup is now gone. You'll be delighted to know. 1 of Hearts. Celtic predictions for tomorrow. I'd be lying if I knew who Celtic were playing. Give me a second. I'll check that one right now. Who are Celtic playing tomorrow? I'll be honest, I just don't really pay attention to them that much. Boyce brought down in the box. Fair challenge, to be honest. Let's see. Celtic. Who are Celtic playing tomorrow? Kilmarnock at Parkhead? Kilmarnock at Parkhead. You'd hope it. If you're a Celtic fan, you're hoping for a win, but they've been dodgy. I reckon it could be a 1-1 draw, you know. I reckon Kelly could just park the bus, like St Johnstone style, try and nick a goal. I'm going to go for Celtic 1, Kilmarnock 1. David Harrison says that a good striker is still needed. It'll also buck up the ones we have. I agree with that one. I do think that we do need to give our current strikers a bit more competition, and that it would be a pretty good idea to get that one over the line. Neil will be joining me soon, guys. Don't you worry. He's just running a little bit late. I might actually just double check if he's even seen my message for the link yet. Otherwise, we could be here for a while. Yeah, he'll be on pretty soon. Don't you worry about that. Neil will be on the stream at some point. Although Queen of the South have a pretty serious looking injury. Buchanan's down just now, holding his shoulder, I think. Physio's in the park, and it looks pretty painful for the Queen's number 4. So he could be the first sub of the game. It's only 5 minutes in. Fast start for the injuries. Kilmarnock, Steve Clarke's old club before Scotland career. Correct. That is where Sir Steve Clarke made his name. If we want to get back up, we should be blasting teams like Queen of the South away. That's all well and good, Chris, but we're playing them at home today. It's at Tynecastle. But I agree, we should be blasting them no matter where we play them. But we are playing Queen of the South at Tynecastle today, so we're expected even more so to win the game. Does your dad do pigeon flying? No, my dad does not do pigeon flying, Mary. That's not something he's ever engaged in. So far, no score. Stephen Kingsley and Craig Gordon have a wee chat in the centre circle. Actually, no. Is it the centre circle? Nah, it's the edge of the box. Actually, no, it is the centre circle. Woo! Craigie G's rather far up. Yeah, it looks like a sore one for Buchanan. Looks like he'll be getting brought off. He looks absolutely fizzing with that one. He's been brought off only a matter of minutes in. Although he's getting help to his feet just now, but he does look pretty precarious. He's actually pointing towards his knee. So, could be a pretty painful injury for the Queens. Manburn Sporting defender, the number 4, is hobbling off the park. Yeah. It looks like his afternoon might be over already, a matter of minutes into the game before we even hit the 7-minute mark. Pretty fast start for injuries. It's a shame for Buchanan, but he looks like he's going to be off pretty early. He likes birds though. Well, hey, good pattern. I respect it. Will Janelle be fit for the final? I don't know, but he will need game practice to get fit. And today's game will be pretty decent practice for that. So hopefully he can play some part today. Get himself in contention for the final ball into the box. Punched away by the Queen's goalkeeper. And Queens are now trying to counter-attack. Hearts on the left-hand side. They've banged it long. To be fair, it's a good-looking counter-attack for Queen of the South. On the right-hand side, they've stumbled a bit. They've slowed down, which I'm surprised at. Number 33 plays it back to Naughty Naughty, who plays it back to number 5, who spoons it long and out the park. Pleasing. Excellent. Goodbye 900 quid. What a shame. Hopefully Hearts can at least win the game today pretty comfortably. That'll hopefully put a smile on your face. How many times have you been to Hampden Park? Well, after counting this one. First time was the Celtic semi-final, then the 5-1, then the Commonwealth Games, League Cup final against St Mirren, that's 4, Cup semi against Inverness, that's 5, Cup final against Celtic, that's 6, Queen's Park away with Edinburgh City once, 7, twice, 8. I've been to Hampden Park 8 times, Mary. I've been to the National Stadium a total of 8 times. Quite a few games I've taken in there now. I even seen Usain Bolt break the world record for the 800 metres, I believe, with the relay team with Jamaica. So that was pretty cool. That's a bit of trivia for you. I've seen Usain Bolt run a race at Hampden Park and break a world Olympic record. So that was an interesting time when Glasgow obviously hosted the Commonwealth Games back in 2014. Good laugh. Would definitely go again someday once we're all back to normal and we can actually do such a crazy thing as attend a sporting event. Matter we took it off for granted. Cannot wait for it to come back. I don't know who Rabsy Nesbitt is, but whoever they are, I hope they're watching the stream. 8 minutes in here at Tynecastle, still 0-0. Walker on the ball. Plays it out to Eddie White, number 3. Stephen Kingsley, ball into the box, headed behind, and it's the first corner of the afternoon for Hearts. First corner of the game, and it is... Oh, my browser's gone dodgy there. 1 second, I have to sort that. There we go. Sorted now. 8 minutes and 42 seconds into the game, and Hearts have their first corner opportunity. Jamie Walker striding across to take it. Buchanan's actually on. I'm surprised at that. He looked pretty hurt. But Buchanan is back on to the field of play. Walker plays it shot to Naismith. Naismith taking on his man. Naismith plays it back towards Kingsley. Kingsley tees it up. Header over the bar from Ollie Lee. Pretty easy chance that, but he's missed it. And it's still Hearts 0, Queen of the South 0. 9 minutes into the action here in Gorgie. Good ball in. Could he have done better with the header? Let's see the replay just now. Could he have done a little bit better? It was a decent height, but he kind of 50p headed that, to be honest. Well over the bar. Still Hearts nil, Queen of the South nil. So, anything you want me to talk about, fire it into the comment section below. I'll make sure to highlight your questions. Rabsy Nesbitt is a TV programme on BBC Scotland. Nah, I've never watched Rabsy Nesbitt. It's not really my sort of thing. Queens in the attack, bottom of the box. Way well at play. Does Roberts look like Giannelli? They've got different haircuts, definitely. I must say, they're not seeing the same barber because, yeah, their haircuts are pretty like non-similar. Giannelli's a lot shorter. Roberts is more like the big afro sort of thing. He's got that going on, but I reckon Giannelli has a lot more shorter than Roberts. So, yeah, they're definitely seeing different barbers. Probably a good thing too. You don't want anybody copying your haircut. It's an insult. Still 0-0, 10 minutes into the action here at Tynecastle Park. Just to remind you, my social media plug because I feel like it. If you want to follow me over on the old Instagram, it is at WeAreTheGoggyBoys. And my Twitter is AaronFraser37. You can look up, where are we? There. At AaronFraser37 on Twitter and We Are The Goggy Boys on Instagram. If you want to follow me over on those social medias, feel free to do so. Still 0-0. Hearts played alright so far, just knocking the ball around, trying to look for some opportunities. Hopefully we can get stuck in the Queen of the South pretty soon. Jimmy Sanderson and Laura Dunzire, of course, providing the co-comms today for the Hearts TV. Excellent as always from our two stalwarts in the commentary position at Tynecastle. As I said before in the stream, if you want to donate, feel free to fire one down there on PayPal. If not, of course, it's no bother at all. But I've got them set up, have done since last week, and I really appreciate it. Sorry. It helps the channel out, helps to fund the streaming software because unfortunately it isn't free. I've got to pay for it at the end of the day. So donations help very much towards that. So thank you very much. We've only really had one chance, Russell. It's just been an Ollie Lee header that went well over the bar at the away end, but we get to carve out any real chances apart from that in the opening 11 minutes and 50 seconds. It's now hit now. Hopefully we can get some more chances made pretty soon-ish. Naismith on the right-hand side plays it back to Michael Smith. Smith back to Craig Halkett. Now to Berra, the former captain that is, Christoph Berra, plays it to Stephen Kingsley on the left-hand side. Hearts is getting out their own half now. The Potty Pirlo, Andy Irving on the ball. Sporting 19, Rudy Scacchio's old number. I'm sure for a boyhood jambo like Irving, it means a lot to wear that number on the back of his jersey. Now it's Stephen Kingsley driving forward. Looking for that killer pass. Can't quite find it. Still Stephen Kingsley. Eddie White, back to Kingsley. Whippage from Stephen Kingsley. Naismith headers it. Back into the mixer. Drops for Lee. Walker shoots wide of the post from Jamie Walker. Bit of a wayward effort. He's getting closer and closer to that 50 goal line milestone. However, he won't get closer with efforts like that. That was well wide. Well wide. Who's better, Roberts or Giannelli? Giannelli. It's a very easy question that. Roberts has not lived up to any expectations at all, whereas Giannelli in his short few games has played excellently. So Gino Giannelli is by far the better player. You've been watching Gogs' streams. Where am I? I'm on my own streams when I'm not on Gogs'. So yeah, if I'm not on there, then I'll be on here. So that's where you can find me. Aaron Jones football. Who's played the best so far? It's been pretty even, I suppose, but I'd say Hearts have been more comfortable in possession. Queen of the South have looked a bit shaky at times, but I'd say Hearts have had the more comfortable share of possession. We've just yet to really break down the defence. We've only really had one chance. It was a wayward effort from Ollie Lee. Actually, to Jimmy Walker almost found the corner flag. So two sort of half chances, but yet to really cut them open. But hopefully we can get doing that pretty sharpish. Lee in towards Naismith. Naismith back to Andy Irving. Great pass. Eddie White on the left. Quick feet driven in. Not quite finding the killer ball as Eddie White. Hearts now dispossessed. However, we've won it back through Stephen Kingsley, another player that Robbie Nielsen is eager to tie down to an extended contract. In the press, they were saying that Kingsley is going to be offered a wage increase and a 3-year deal. And a 3-year deal is very pleasing news to me. 3 years for Stephen Kingsley would be excellent business. Excellent business in my humble opinion. I'm sure everybody on this stream would tend to agree with me that Stephen Kingsley is a player that is definitely worth tying down. To be honest, see in my lifetime, Hearts haven't had very many good left backs. Like, I'm thinking all the way back to 2010, we've had Lee Wallace, Adam Eckersley, Aaron Hickey, Stephen Kingsley, and there was one more that I had in mind that wasn't actually that bad. But when you think of the dross we've had some shockers. We've had Leonard Soar, we've had Juwon O'Shannell, we've had Aidy White at left back. He's better at left mid, Russell, but Aidy White's a pretty bad left back. We've had some Kevin McHattie. Like, the mind boggles when you think of some of the dross we've had in fullback. So to have Stephen Kingsley in for free and to get him tied down to an extended deal would be great business, in my opinion. I agree. He is the best we've had in years, and probably he's one of the best fullbacks I've seen at Hearts. And he's only been here for about a month. It tells you a lot about the character and the what do you call it? The ability of Stephen Kingsley. I agree. Thesis was a good player, but I never seen Takis Thesis play, and that was a bit before my time in 2006. I was only 3 years old when Thesis was starting for Hearts, so I can't really comment on him, but I've heard that he was a very, very good player. This season, my favourite player, I mean, for the open goal pattern, I'll say Andy Halliday, but see for like being quality, Andy Irvine or Stephen Kingsley, they're both great. Jamie Walker is coming out of that game too. He's on the ball just now. Walker's coming out a bit of a game. Getting more goals back into his game, which I must say I'm very glad he is doing. Granny Tom. Good to see you, Harris. Glad you're in the stream. Mitchell was good. He was good, he was decent, but he's more of a winger, I'd say. What? City are 1-0 up against Queen's Park? You're joking me. Oh my god. That's absolutely beautiful. Who scored? Sorry if I get distracted, but that is excellent. They've just scored it right now. Get in there. That's a shock result on the cards. I agree, Mitchell was good. Josh Campbell. Woo. Decent. Hearts now on the ball. Naismith at the edge of the box. Naismith holds it up. Walker shoots. What are you doing, Woxie? Wayward effort once again. He tried to curl it top corner. Didn't get anywhere near. Smith is steady. Yes. I agree, Russell. Mitchell was quite inconsistent. Don't get me wrong. He had great flashes of skill. Clearly a technically gifted footballer, but it was very clear at times that he was a winger that was converted to a fullback. He loved getting forward. And I must say, see when we signed him back for that second spell and played him more as a wing back or on the wing, very effective. Just a shame about his injury problems, but he's now doing well for himself at Blackpool, so I'm very glad that he's got his career back on track after leaving Manchester United. But Josh Campbell, very good start for Edinburgh City there. See, they're not too bad after all. Smith is steady. Smith is in the 110 plus games that Smith's played for Hearts. You can probably count his bad games on like one hand, and even at that, he's just a brilliant player. He just gets Hearts. Like, he's just Mr. Reliable every single week, and like that's all you can ask for from a fullback. Be reliable, get stuck in, play for the badge. Michael Smith does all of that, as well as Stephen Kingsley, but he's obviously not been here since 2017 like Michael. But apologies for the yawn there. I must say we're very well stocked in the fullback department, and it's great to see because Kingsley and Smith are Smith's definitely the best right back that I've seen since Callum Patterson, 100%. So it's great to see that he wants to stay at the club too. Do I think Harry should be on from the start? I agree that he should, but we should mix it up against these teams. We can't just play the same 11 every single week. Got to keep the squad fit. And bear in mind, you want to give players more game time too. Like Andy Irvine, you can't have him benched every week for Halliday and Haring. Like, Irvine, in my opinion, should start. He's another player that has to try to get a long-term deal, Andy Irvine. Contract talks are currently ongoing between player and club. But Irvine in the midfield is a staple. He's like the future of the midfield. He should always be playing. Give it maybe this time next year and a half, Andy Irvine should be the first name in the team sheet every single week without fail. Score for the final, I reckon it's going to be, I'll say 1-0 Hearts. I'll be optimistic. Realistically, probably 2-0 Celtic. I'm going to be optimistic. You have to wait and see. Your Christmas party's next week on Tuesday. Well, I hope you enjoy that one. Phil says 2-1 Queen's Park incoming. Hopefully not. Hopefully Simon Murray decides not to score a goal today, or hit a barn door for that matter. Hopefully a hangover's not too bad from last night, Philip. You seem to be enjoying yourself a fair bit on the old Snapchat story. But yes, glad that you've overcome your tiredness to tune into the stream this afternoon. I agree, Cameron, we should bring the youth in, not to a ridiculous extent, but we should try to blood more youth into the side. Given we're in a championship, we should give them as much opportunities as they can. Hello Angus, how are you doing? Any tips on the football team tryout? Well, you're probably asking the wrong person because I cannot kick a ball. Just go in there, try not to worry. Like you're going for that tryout for a reason because like they clearly think you're a good player. Naismith, what a goal! Oh my life! Stephen Naismith! He has just about took the net off! What a strike for the Hearts number 14! Oh my lord! Stephen Naismith rolling back the years with an absolutely stunning finish. That caught me very, very off guard. The Hearts number 14 has got the ball on the right hand side of the box in the air. Play broke down when Naughty got the ball intercepted by Liam Boyce. Lee heads it up. Naismith chests it down on the bounce and smashes it into the middle of the right hand side of the goal. What a screamer from the Hearts skipper. Hearts won. Queen of the South now. 20 minutes in, Stephen Naismith with an absolute pile driver. The veteran frontman rolling back the years with a stunning strike. That is absolutely beautiful. What a goal from Hearts number 14. Someone say goal video, because I said goal video. Let's have it. Lovely, 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 lovely. I'm going to edit that goal graphic so it says 1-0 because, newsflash, as you can tell by my reaction, it is indeed 1-0 to the Gorgie Jam Tarts. Wrong graphic. There we go. But back to your advice, I would say just go in there, express yourself, and try not to worry too much. You're there for a reason because they clearly think you're a good player. So just go in, relax, play your own game, and I'm sure that you will be fine. Hearts take the lead with an absolute pile driver from Stephen Naismith. Glenn asks, are Rangers going to win the Premiership? I have to say, I do think Rangers have got the league not wrapped up, but they're well on their way to getting that league title, their first under Steven Gerrard. So they will take some catching with the form they're in. They're a frighteningly good team at the moment. So yeah, I do reckon that the league is definitely Rangers to lose at this point. 1-0 Newcastle, good stuff. I'm sorry to hear Angus with your grandma. She'll be proud of you, by the way. Like, you're clearly a very nice guy. You're very polite on this stream, and you're always engaging, chatty, and I'm sure that she'd be very proud of the person that you have become. So I know I can't really say much. I'm just like a guy on a screen to you, but chin up, and she'll be well proud of you. And I hopefully Hearts can win today to cheer you up from your sad loss. Get in, yes, get in. I agree, Hawk. Absolute screamer. The signature boom celebration is back under the Tynecastle lights, and to be honest, I'm absolutely delighted. What a strike from Stephen Naismith. It was just on the edge of the box. Like, see in the box, I can't do it on the screen. It's difficult. Just on the right-hand side of the box, right in the corner. That was just where he was. My ears. You have to see a doctor. Sorry, Mary, I got carried away, but Stephen Naismith is just scoring filthy strikes for fun. Absolute belter. I agree. I don't think it's a handball. He controlled it with his chest. Ball into the box, cleared the way. Hearts corner ball. I think he controlled it there. It was there, if anything. But you never know. VAR's absolute dog meat, so it might have gave you a handball for all you know. Sam Mulholland. Scottish football is about as entertaining as funeral. Then why are you here in a Scottish football live stream? Grow up. English football is overrated. And that's what I'm going to say on the matter. Ball to the box. Hooked away. Hearts still in possession, are they? Nah. Dispossessed by the Queen of the South fullback, who bangs it up the line and takes it back. Now it's been banged back to the middle of the park. Hearts take the lead through Stephen Naismith a couple of minutes ago. If you're just joining the stream right now, you missed an absolutely cracking goal for the skipper. Excellent stuff. We remind that if you want to donate to the stream, PayPal's in the description. If you want to send a wee donation my way, then fire away. We very much appreciate it. If not, don't you worry at all. The goal graphics, that is from Liam Boyce's goal, his debut against Rangers. That is from that vlog. If you've not watched it, then check it out. Hearts almost get another goal there, but Liam Boyce gets dispossessed. Is about to try and get a shot off in the box. Still remains as Hearts 1, Queen of the South now, through a belter from Stephen Naismith. A stunning strike for the Hearts skipper. It was absolutely beautiful. What do you reckon our chances are of winning the cup? I think, well, they're slim, because it is Celtic after all. Could be a penalty? Nah. Told to get up, to be honest. I'm going to claim for every penalty. It's Jamie Walker. He'll go for penalties, but Willie Collum thinks otherwise, to be honest. Walker did go down reasonably easy there. I'm going to get a wee replay just now. Irving fed it into Boyce, who backheeled into the path of Walker. That's not a penalty. I don't think so. Players protested, but in my opinion, he's went a little bit too easily there. Still, Hearts 1, Queen of the South 0. Social medias? I thought you'd never ask me, My Twitter is at AaronFraser37. Where's my graphics? There we go. And my Instagram is We Are the Gorgie Boys. And if you want to follow me on there, please do. Please feel free. Mr. Rooney shall not be long. You'll all be delighted to know you will not have to put up with me and me alone for too much longer. Mr. Rooney is on his way. Queen of the South now get a free kick. I think Walker's not been good enough since his return. Too lazy. Did you watch the Morton game last week? He won it by himself. He scored 2 lovely goals, so saying Walker's not been good enough since his return, he literally carried us last week, Cameron. Like, give the man some credit where it's due. He's about to hit 50 goals for the club. Put in an excellent shift last week. I would not say that at all. I disagree. Walker's been decent since he came back. Morton beating Dunfermline 1-0. Wow. I wonder what Ben thinks of that one. Maybe no Twitter gifts at full time. Have to wait and see. Your prediction for next week, Glenn, is 2-1 Hearts or 1-0 Celtic. That's a fair prediction, to be honest. Anybody else want to give the prediction? Fire it down below in the comments, and I'll make sure to bring it up as a topic of conversation. 26 minutes into the action here at Tynecastle Park. Hearts 1, Queen of the South 0. Stephen Naismith scoring the opening goal. He's still got it. Remember that boy in the chat that always says Naismith's finished? Yeah, I don't think so. Plenty in the tank to give. Boyce shoots. Boyce save. Lee. Oh, what? Are you joking? Ollie Lee has just missed from 5 yards out. Oh no! How have you not scored that, son? Oh wow. That is shocking. That is absolutely shocking from Ollie Lee. 5 yards out. All you need to do is tap it forward and this goes conversion. Bang! Into the stand. Oh, that is an absolute howler. In the words of Jimmy Sanderson, dearie me. It still remains as Hearts 1, Queens 0, but Halkett played it into Naismith, who played a decent ball in towards Boyce, whose shot was saved by the keeper, but Lee was on the line at the edge. Oh dear. Now Queens are on the attack. They'd better not score this. Get it away! Get it out of the box, son! Honestly, see if Queens had scored that. Oh my god. I'm still in disbelief. I'm still absolutely reeling. How has Ollie Lee not banged that into the net? That is a shocking miss. Oh no. Way over. See you later. First decent chance for Queens, but it is away over the bar. Still 1-0. Nazy left the trophy for the blue half of Glasgow? Nah. He lifts it for Hearts. I agree, Hawk. That was harder to miss than score. I'm still gobsmacked at how Ollie Lee has conspired to miss that chance. I can't get over that. I cannot get over how he's not scored that. Oh my god. That would have been 2-0 already. Well done, Michael Smith. Good composure. Sorry for being a bit speechless, but I still can't get... How have you not scored that, son? That's ridiculous. See when it fell to him, I was prepared just to play the goal video there and then. And he somehow just spooned it over the bar by an absolute country mile. Should be absolutely burying that. It was an open goal, that's the worst of it. It wasn't like the keeper saved his effort, it was an open goal and he still missed it. Speaking of open goal, I should go on open goal. I wouldn't mind it. Mr. Ferry, Mr. Simon Ferry, Mr. Paul Slane, Kevin Kyle, if you're watching, go and get me on. My pal's not that bad, I promise. Better sketch you sometimes. He's got a little bit of a mistake in him, but he's mostly solid overall, I reckon, Cameron. Half an hour into the game here, it's Hearts 1, Queen of the South 0. It should have been 2, if not for a horrendous miss from 5 yards out into an open net from Ollie Lee. Shocking, absolutely shocking. I still can't get over how he missed that. How has he missed that chance? Ridiculous. Walker. That was never ever found in the net. That almost went as high as Ollie Lee's effort. Walker spooning that for the edge of the box over the crossbar. He wants those 50 goals. Yeah, for the edge of the D, just hammers it up into the stand, past the two people in the face masks. Yeah. Not Walker's best effort, I must admit. Not the best. Gypsy Warriors, a Rangers fan, but like seeing Hearts do well as his second team. Fair dues. Staunchometer's going up from half this chat. Cameron and Bruce, Halliday has to start next Sunday. Halliday didn't do very well in his last game. He's not very good. He wasn't very good in his last game. Irving and Haring, for me, have to start next Sunday. Not Halliday. Not Halliday, in my opinion. Still 1-0 Hearts. Stephen Naismith with the opening goal. I think it's a free kick for Hearts for offside, maybe? Let's see. What happened? Oh, it was a handball. That's why. Berra and Lee need replaced in some target practice. I think maybe after this season, Berra's time may be up. Lee, he's alright, but he's nothing special. We can get in a better midfield than Lee, I'm sure. But Berra, I reckon this will be his last dance, to be honest. Hopefully wins the championship with Hearts, gets us back up, and possibly retires to be a coach. But I can't see Berra either extending his contract past this season, and even if he does so, I can't see him being a regular fixture in the Premiership if we go up. So I reckon this could be Berra's swan song of his Hearts career. He's been a great servant for the club, and hopefully he can get one last hurrah by getting the club back to where we belong in the Premier League. Wally Collins, the ref, was signed off Naismith and Walker. Wouldn't surprise me. It's Wally Collins after all. Halliday will want that. I think that's the only reason. I know Halliday will want it, but to want it, you have to play well in training and get played in games, and he's clearly not doing so. So we can't just start Halliday because he hates Celtic. Like you can't just think, oh, he hates Celtic, start him. Like think about how the quality of the player too. And Irving and Haring, as Davies says, would be my preferred partnership at Hampden Park next weekend for the final. Oh well, so it runs in a family. Fair dues, mate. Andy Irving on the ball. Spreads with that cultured left foot to Stephen Kingsley. Kingsley, dancing feet. Into the box, Kingsley whips it in. Back stick. I must say, I thought that cross was a lot better than it was, but it goes well wide from number 21 for a goal kick for Queen of the South. I was thinking that ball was going to find somebody at the back stick. He just massively overhit it. It went flying out. It went for a throw-in, actually. Wow. A throw-in. Kingsley. Not your finest moment there, son. Hamish Wilson is optimistic about the cup final. They need to show that they really want it. And last time we were the better team, even though we had no attack. That's a fair point, to be honest. At the last, we almost won that game with Ryan Edwards scoring the goal, for God's sake. So if we can put in a similar performance in terms of effort and hopefully have more goals to back it up, you never know. We could win the Scottish Cup, which would be mental. With some laugh at the end of this year. Mary Black thinks it'll be 2-1 Hearts in the final. Christie scoring first and Naismith equalising in an 88th minute winner from Boyce. Would not mind that at all. Ball in the box. Boyce! Well over the bar. Murray Anderson reckons that Gino will cause problems given the chance next Sunday. He'll be a treat for us. We need more like him. Also, with the news that the Preston North End director of football is evidently going to be signing for Hearts, I reckon he could be a factor in convincing Ginnelly to stay permanently. Think about that. He signed Ginnelly for Preston, so I reckon that increases our chance of keeping Ginnelly permanently at the end of his loan deal. I reckon that's a very good move from Hearts if that boy signs the dotted line. We need to keep Ginnelly. He's a great player. Hearts will win 2-1. Do I know anything about Ginnelly's injury? It was his thigh that he injured at Arbroath, and because of his a thigh injury, you have to be very careful with it. If it's a hamstring, like, you can come back sooner, but a thigh strain, you really have to be careful with it. That's why Nielsen's been cautious with Ginnelly. Lee, on the right. Into the mixer. Oh, what is that? Not a good cross at all. Still in there though. Smith on the right hand side. Karate kicks at Stephen Naismith. Now Halkett into Irving. Back to Christoph Berra. Stephen Kingsley on the left hand flank. Just over the Queen's half. Walker 1-2 with Kingsley. Kingsley runs in. Kingsley. Ball to the box. To nobody in particular. Corner ball to the heart of Midlothian. How have Queen set up? I think they are playing. I believe they're playing 2 up front. Might not be. Could be Dobie and somebody else, but so far I think it's been 2 up front for the Doonamers. Joe is clearly a Queens fan. Won the Queens? Nah. Won the Hearts. You've been saying for months Hearts going to win. Man of the match from Gordon. I would love that. I'd absolutely love that. To be fair, Gino has been out for a while. I'll get to that comment once Irving whips the ball on that left foot of his. Lee again with a shocking header. Gypsy Warrior says, with the way Celtic are coming to pieces, he believes Hearts will win comfortably 3-0. Naismith, Walker and Halliday. That's possibly the staunchest 3 goal scorers you could ever have picked. I'd take that every day of the week. Glenn reckons Hearts will win today, 3-0. Murray Anderson asks me, do you think Gino will start or again come off the bench? Personally, playing you can start. I'd want him to start, but if he isn't match fit, there's not too much point starting him. But we need our best players playing. I forgot who Hibs have in the Scottish Cup. Good point. Just don't mention Alloa or the Betfred Cup. I'm liking what I'm seeing here, and hopefully it's not a Tiger. I'd agree, we've been playing quite well. I'd agree with that one, Hawk. We've not played too badly at all. It's not a Tiger, don't worry. I'm sober, and I'm enjoying myself. So I'm sure you'll be enjoying yourself with your Tiger down your neck. Head of the way from a Hearts attack. Queen of the South, thrown on the left-hand side. 36 minutes in, almost half-time here in Gorgie. Hearts 1, Queen of the South 0. Hamish Wilson says, Sparta Prague destroyed Celtic, and I think Hearts are at a similar level to them. That is very true. Like, there's a lot of games this season Celtic were expected to win comfortably, and they've been smashed off the park. So, but just imagine for a second. Imagine Hearts win the Scottish Cup! What a save, Craig Gordon! What a stop for Scotland's number 1. A mean effort, a serving effort from the Queen's number 8, Pybus, was flying towards the top corner. And Craig Gordon got there with an absolutely stunning left hand. Of all the players that left in the summer, who'd you take back? None of them. They all left for a reason. Fair point, Mr. Warrior. 2-0 Hearts in the final, says Harris Spence. That is fair dues, but Cameron, I would take back nobody left in the summer. We're a much better team now. We can't keep players for the sake of it. They weren't very good. Corner ball for Queens has been pinged away to the left-hand side. Ball whipped in. Well dealt with by Halkett. Still on the edge of the box. Halkett wins possession. Tackles fine here, there, everywhere. Now Irving on the ball with that cultured left foot in towards Walker. Walker to White. Hearts in the counter-attack. Aidy White bearing down on the goal. Aidy White. Quick feet from Aidy White. Dispossessed. Poor from Aidy White. Could have got that ball in earlier. Should have got that ball in earlier. Unfortunately, can't get another chance off. Still Hearts 1, Queen of the South 0. Irving, excellent play. Excellent play to win that one back on the left-hand side. Mary Black went to the beach today and remembered sitting in the stands when Craig Beattie scored the penalty. I was there too. Very, very good day out. Fantastic day out, if you ask me. Hamish Wilson says, in the last final, Bobby cost us a penalty. This time we have Craig Gordon, who I think will rise to the occasion. If there's ever a game for Craig Gordon to rise to, it's against his former club in a corrupt cup final. Hopefully he does. Queen's in the break. Goes down. Not the penalty. Thank you very much, Willie Collum. Number 10 is crippled by the advertising boardings. It would appear that he banged into it. That looks a sore one. Let's see, replay. Halkett, yep. Oh, he stood on him. Ooh. That looks nippy. Halkett standing on the foot of the boy. Went into the advertising boards. Yeah, it's a sore one. Oh, he's in a quite a degree of pain. I agree. Wasn't Aidy White's finest moment. Alright, Finn. How you doing? Hope you enjoy the stream. Brilliant day, I agree. Reece Monroe for today. Thanks, Hearts will win 4-1. I went to the 22 final. I was lucky enough to be there. My ticket's actually sitting over there somewhere, but I was at the 5-1. Excellent day. The best day of my life, and I was only 8 years old, and I doubt I'll get a better one any time soon. Honestly, it was just perfection. It was simply stunning. I've been to one senior Scotland men's game that was competitive. It was at Hampden, and we beat San Marino 6-0. It was this time last year. Gypsy Warrior was at the game. Fair dues. Great day out. Pizza thinks Hearts will win 3-1. That's a decent prediction. That's fair. I respect that. Approaching half-time here at Tynecastle. Hearts 1, Queen of the South 0. Stephen Naismith's rocket has the boys in maroon in front. However, it's kind of quieting down a little bit here. Stephen Kingsley hooked away for a Hearts corner. Honestly, I'm just remembered Ollie Lee missed that chance. We could have been 2-0 up and cruising just now. But no, Mr. Lee thought, I'm going to spoon this over the bar from 5 yards out. Great pat from Ollie Lee. Fantastic. I'm sorry, excuse me. That's not a corner. Well, Queen of the South has kicked the ball straight out, and Collins gave him a goal kick. I am not that shocked, but I'm a bit shocked. Shocking. That is poor. That's poor from what I call him. That should have been a Hearts corner. I agree, Hawk. Absolutely awful from what I call him. Like, I did say a dodgy decision was going to come. However, I was thinking a bit more obvious than that. How can you give a corner when their defender hammers the ball out the park? It's stupid. It's column. I agree. Luis Shields, right mate, says it'll be 4-0 Hearts. Of course I would. It would be a dream. An absolute dream to play for Hearts. But right now, Queen of the South have got the ball on the left-hand side. Long thrown coming in from number 12. It was indeed, because I kicked my table by mistake. Ball thrown into the Hearts box. Free kick to Hearts. Pleasing. That's justice. Absolute unit of a number 5 they've got. Jeez, oh, he's a big laddie. Yep, hands all over Michael Smith. Deserved free kick. Very well deserved free kick. Not too long before the end of the first half. Still Hearts 1, Queen of the South 0. A decent first 45 for the Jambos, but we've yet to put a final stamp on this game, given that Ollie Lee, I still can't get over that sitter he missed. It was a shocking miss. I reckon, see, whatever happens in this game, it'll be remembered for that sitter alone. Liam Boyce feeds it to Naismith. Naismith on the left-hand side. The Hearts captain, number 14, plays it back to Stephen Kingsley. Kings in the middle. To the Pote Pirlo, Andy Irving, who spreads the play. To Michael Smith on the right-hand side. Now Smith. In towards Lee, the misser of the sitter. Ball into the box, cleared away by Queen of the South. Rather unfortunate. Queen's on the counter-attack now. Shields. Well defended by Christoph Berra. Well done! People do slag him off, but he's very solid at times. Oh, well defended, Andy Irvine. He's been doing, I must say, first 45, I've been very impressed with Andy Irvine. His range of passing, his tackle, his tenacity, everything you want in a midfielder, Andy Irvine gives you just that. I feel like the Hearts side just now are too slow. We're not the fastest, I'll agree with that, but we've been playing some decent stuff so far. Reece thinks that Kings will score a free kick. I hope so too. They should and they will let fans in at some point. How long that is, we'll just have to wait and see. You're so lucky to have Nazy. Mr. Trick not bringing him home. But if he had to go anywhere else, I'm glad it was Hearts. To be honest, he's not got the fitness. But speaking of Naismith, on he goes. Smashed down in the box. And it is a free kick. Somehow. But with Naismith, like, it's the only real issue is his fitness. Like, he's missed a lot of games with knee injuries. But the quality is still there for all to see. In the 18-19 season, we relied on him so much. Like, he carried us. And see, ever since he went down at Murrayfield, holy easy, that season just went off the rails. But we only got to the cup final because of an easy run, to be honest. But Naismith was massive for it. He's still a crucial player. But thankfully, we've got other players that are younger than that can step into his shoes, because we can't just rely on Stephen Naismith all the time. He's 34 years of age. He's getting on a fair bit, but he's still got plenty left to give. I don't think so, no, because Naismith is the skipper. That's who the players wanted, and that's who Robbie Nielsen feels is the best candidate. Best Hearts player from Scotland, if you mean the current squad right now, Irving or Kingsley. Well, I call him support Celtic. Never knew that, to be honest. So actually, mate, I'll see you in the second half. Best Hearts player from England. Kingsley brought down for now. If you mean for the team right now, the only one I can think of is English right now is Ollie Lee. So I suppose him. Scores are okay for Jambos Dundee beating Inverness and Dunfermline getting beat. Oh, if Carlsberg did Saturdays. That is excellent stuff so far. Hopefully those scores stay the way they are. We can switch over to the top of the table to more than a single point. Thank you very much. Best Hearts player from Wales. I don't think I've ever seen a Welsh player play for Hearts. Why is Harry not playing? Because we're rotating the squad. Bottom of the box. Boyce! 2-0! Liam Boyce! Finds the back of the net. He's finally scored a goal! Get in there! Liam Boyce finds it with a lovely header. Hearts 2, Queen of the South now. Liam Boyce finally scores from open play. Get in there! Heads it high past Lee Field in the Queen of the South net. Boyce covers his ears in celebration. That's probably to react to the fans have been giving a stick, myself included. Great ball to the right from Ollie Lee. Boyce rises like a salmon and powers it into the net beyond Langfield in the Queen's net. Hearts 2, Queen of the South now on a stroke at half time. Liam Boyce finds a net. Lovely stuff. Where's that video? Here we go. Lovely stuff. Hearts 2, Queens 0. Liam Boyce finds the back of the net. We're into stoppage time now. Hopefully the column blows the ref's whistle before too long. Hearts have now found net twice in the opening 45 minutes. What about Gino from England? Fair dues. I forgot he was English. I'll say Gino. Best Hearts player from Northern Ireland? Michael Smith. FAO Warrior. Very glad Nace was stayed away from Rangers, says Robert Ryan. Goal for Hearts. Scorer Liam Boyce. And everyone in the chat seems pretty pleased about that. Ennis is very happy. Fair play. Boycey Boycey. I miss that song. I really, really do. Miss being in the ground to sing the songs, to be honest. Yes, I agree. It'll do his confidence wonders to have scored a goal from open play. I must say, I've been guilty of slagging off Boyce for being a penalty merchant this season. However, that goal from open play will do his confidence the world of good. Hawks is another very nice goal, very nice game. I agree. Excellent stuff from Hearts in the first 45. 2-0 up now. Do you have an English winger or two? Yes, we've got Jordan Roberts and Josh Ginnelly. And I must say, it'll be Josh Ginnelly who's the best Englishman at Hearts. Half time here at Tynecastle Park. Hearts 2, Queen of the South now. A very good first 45 from the boys in maroon. Goal scorers are Stephen Naismith and Liam Boyce. Score predictions and team predictions for the cup final. I reckon it'll be the same team as just now, except Halling will start over Lee and Ginnelly will start instead of White, I reckon. The Boyce in maroon. I agree. Great stuff. How's City getting on? They're still winning 1-0, and that is half time. Good stuff. Great Hearts documentary on the BBC. I've only watched episode 1, to be perfectly honest. I never watched the rest of it. Half time. Hearts 2, Queen of the South now. Lovely stuff. I'm going to try to get Neil on the stream now, because he said he'd be 10 minutes, about 25 minutes ago. So, just parking, be about 10 minutes. I was at 12 minutes past, Neil. Sort yourself out. I'll get him on the phone. Pick up your phone, Mr. Rooney. No answer. Fantastic. He's taking his sweet time. I'm carrying this stream by myself. Typical. Same rules as last time, only Scottish English Pro Leagues count. How many teams start and end with the same letter? Example, Liverpool. Interesting. I'll try to get Neil on for that, however, he's not answering his phone, which is a bit of a concern. But I'm gonna I'll note down Liverpool as one. That is one. Let me think, what other ones? They'll be obvious when I'm not thinking of under pressure, but Liverpool's the only one I can think of for now. Very interesting one. Well, Aberdeen, Celtic, Dundee, Livingston. Nope, they're all. And I'll just run. I'll run my way through. I'll run through the Scottish stadiums and find out. Let's see, Aberdeen, no. Dundee United, no. Hamilton, Hibs, Kilmarnock. See, there's not many in Scotland, to be honest. Alloa. Alloa's one. Right, that's two. Any other ones? Both Air, Dunfermline, Morton, Inverness, Queen of the South, Raith Rovers, Airdrie, Clyde, Cove Rangers, Dumbarton, East Fife, Falkirk, Forfar, Montrose, Peterhead, Rovers, Annan. Annan. If we're not counting Annan Athletic, Annan counts. Stirling, Stranraer, Stennismuir. Well, that's it. That's the other ones I can think of from Scotland. Right, let's see. Neil can't get the game up. Oh, it's a shocker. Right, well, hopefully Neil can join us at some point. But he's having issues with his stream, he can't get the game up. Oh, that is the door. Thank you very much. Oh, let's drop that. Smashing. I did see that, yeah. It was. That was the old man dropping off today's half-time pie. I love a selection of macaroni for today's encounter with Queen of the South. So, I'm going to do my usual. Mute myself for a few minutes to get some of this down my neck. And I know you don't want chewing down your mic, so I'll catch you in a few minutes and I'll try and get Neil sorted while I'm at it. Very good pie. Very, very good pie. Let's see. Aston Villa is another one for Hawks half-time goals. Half-time game, sorry. Angus Bennett, yeah, they were both pretty good goals, to be honest. Second one was especially nice for the play. Leading up to Boyce's head up. Celtic, oh, of course. Kilmarnock. Oh, how did I miss Kilmarnock? That's just stupid. I support Newcastle and England, Harris. That's my English team. Dundee United, very good. I've got the game, get me in. No. As it stands, we are 4 points clear. Good stuff. I mean, a player that can score wicked goals whenever he wants. Janelli does like a wee crack from range, but you can't really replace Rudy Scatcher, can you? It's an absolute baller. What bevies in this glass? It's apple juice I'll have, you know. Lovely stuff too. Been a while since I've had a pie. Very good. Al was a no because it's actually A and ends with C. Fair dues. Tea or coffee? Neither. They're both rotten. Fight me. It has been a while since I've had a pie, so I'm going to tuck into some more of that pie right now. By the way, this is why Neil's so late, because his stream, his screen even, is just completely white. So that's sort of an issue when you try to do a live stream. So hopefully you can get that sorted, but a bit of an issue. You can't really commentate on a game you can't watch. So that's what's happening with Mr. Rooney's stream just now. I'm going to try and get it sorted with him just now. So hopefully he can join us in the stream shortly. That's grand update for you. Neil's gonna restart his laptop just now, so hopefully that eventually grants him access to Hearts TV. Alright, Ewan, how you doing? Hope you're enjoying the stream. Let's see, you're muted. I was indeed, because I was eating. Just watching the retro highlights on Hearts TV. Ali Mossad just scored a free kick. Lovely stuff. Bring back those days, honestly. Remember going to the games? Remember actually going into the stands? Yeah, missed that. Looks like came out of Fog's alcohol. Jesus. What can I say, Andrew? I do love my apple juice. And yes, I'm on the Hearts. But yes, Neil's just restarting his laptop just now, so hopefully he eventually can tune in for the second half. He's actually been sitting here for about the last half an hour just trying to get into Hearts TV, and it's just not letting him in. So, poor show from Neil's computer. Very poor show indeed. Here's one that my granddad taught me. How do you get 20 Hibs supporters in a car? Cremate them. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. Don't laugh. Don't laugh at that. Don't laugh at it. Don't laugh. That's alright. Don't worry, you're late. Welcome into the stream anytime. The score is Hearts 2, Queen of the South nil at half time. Best Hearts player in a fantastic career. I'd agree. It'd have to be Dave Mackay. One of the best players to ever play for the club. Happening to it, not too much, just watching the Hearts game just now. Hope you're going to enjoy the second half of this stream. As I've said a few times in the stream before, if you feel like donating to help the channel out, then you can go down there. The PayPal's in the description below. Helps to finance these streams and keep the streaming software going, because unfortunately you do have to pay for it. So if you do fancy helping the channel out, then you can find a wee donation in the link down below. We'd appreciate it very greatly. There was an update that you can only watch the PPV on one screen / platform at a time, rather than 2/3 devices. I'll send that to Neil, just in case he's not seen that. I'll get that sent to him. Thank you very much, Mr. Hawk. Let's see. Lovely stuff. We watched for 2 years. Appreciate the support, mate. Thank you very much. I do agree it's amazing that Sir Alex Ferguson went to Dave Mackay's funeral, but it just shows you how respected Dave Mackay was as a man and a football player. Favourite song played in Tynecastle? There's a few that I like. I like Brimful of Asha. The Corner Shop remix is decent to that song. I like Leveller's Beautiful Day. U2 even, Beautiful Day. The Leveller's one's decent too. Piano's alright. Levels is a classic. The Heart song's good. I've got a whole playlist of them actually over on Spotify. But for now, I'm liking Brimful of Asha, so I'll say that one. I'll say Brimful of Asha, or specifically the Corner Shop remix of Brimful of Asha. The original is meh. I do prefer the remix of that particular song. Hibs second in the Scottish Premiership. What a team! Don't care. Don't care about wee teams on this channel. Only Hearts. For the second half, everybody, get your score predictions down there. What do you think the full-time score is going to be in this game? Hearts have got a 2-0 lead at half-time, but do you think that we're going to score any more goals? Do you reckon they've got to go back? What do you think is going to happen? Let me know down below. Did you get your donation last night? I did indeed get your donation. Thank you very much. It's because obviously my age has to be the dad's account on my behalf, but don't you worry, that money has indeed came to my good self. So thank you very much for that donation, Hawk. I seen that it was your name in the brackets. I really appreciate that one. Thank you very much. Second half just about to get underway here at Tynecastle Park. Hearts 2, Queens 0. Hopefully Rooney can eventually join us and get the stream back up and running. But if not, it'll be a very, very, very long second half, because I have to just headbutt my flag there. I'll have to keep chatting for the entire stream, and I'm not sure you guys want that very much. Second half's underway here at Tynecastle Park. Hearts 2, Queen of the South 0. Paul Cockwell says, Sunshine on Leith, good song. Well, awkward one given that I'm from Leith. I'll agree it's a decent song. Wait! 3-0! 3-0 Hearts right after the restart. And guess who it is? It's Liam Boyce once again from open play. The Baldy striker gets another goal. Hearts have scored very quickly on in the second half. Liam Boyce sliding in at the back stick to meet that cross and send it flying into the top corner. Get in there. Hearts 3, Queen of the South now. Liam Boyce is an absolute mad one today. What a finish for the Hearts number 10. Hearts 3, Queens now. Roll that video once again. Easy, 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 easy. Lovely stuff. White, I'll be honest, that was a shot from Eddie White. That was definitely a shot from the Hearts number 3. But from the Hearts number 3 shot, the goal number 3 came after Liam Boyce met it at the back stick. Hearts 3, Queens now. Easy street now. That's the game all said and done. 3 points and 3 goals will be coming home to Tynecastle, and hopefully we can get some more of those goals. Because I must say, Hearts scoring goals, there is not much. There's not a better feeling than that, seeing Hearts hit the back of the net. Worrell's prediction of 4-0 is looking very good just now. Well, unfortunately for you, Paul, your prediction is up in smoke already. Hearts will beat Celtic 3-0, says Rhys Munro. Oh, Rudy, certainly, me man. Glad you're in the stream. Hopefully you're enjoying it so far. Not seen you one of these before, so I'm guessing that Ian's got you on this. Glad to see that you're tuning in to the live stream. Walker on the right-hand side plays it to Stephen Naismith. Naismith back into Irving on that left peg of his once again. Twist and turn, and Andy Irving plays it out to Michael Smith. Pings it in. Cleared away by the Queen's defence, but very good start from Hearts. Just getting the ball into the net pretty much on kick-off. You're in isolation and your team were going to play Hearts 07s, but you missed it for isolation. That is a sore one. Hope your team can get the result to hopefully cheer you up more on the way. Good stuff. What is the score going to be next Sunday? I'll optimistically say 1-0. You never know. Just have to wait and see. Hearts in the attack once again. Lee. What is that, Ollie? It's a shocking attempt at a pass. Paul Cockwell says 2016. Wow. Do I care? Not particularly, I'll be honest. Yes. Yes. Doogie Hazlitt, thanks for the stream, but I'm in pain watching you eat that pie. I live in Lincolnshire, you're Scottish 56, you miss your home games and your Scottish food. Come on the Jambos. Good stuff, mate. Lincolnshire's quite a trek away, so we've got the Lincolnshire loyal for this live stream now. Excellent stuff. Glad to see you tuning in to the broadcast. Really appreciate the continued support. Some more comments. Can you reply? It is your cousin Rudy. Hello, Rudy. I've replied. You have now been brought up in the chat in the bottom of the stream. You've been seen. Good stuff. Shot from Queens. Wide of the target. Wide of the target. Good warm up for next week. I'd agree with that. Cheer up, Alan Johnson. Jeez, oh. Lovely to watch. Who said we were too slow? In the actions of Liam Boyce, I simply can't hear them. 3-0. 3-0 to the Gorgate Jam Tarts. Happy birthday, 29 James. Not sure who that is, to be honest. Hopefully, David. Hopefully, no more injuries. That's the last thing we want. And I agree, Wes, great start to the second half. Right out the blocks, getting another goal for Boyce to early doors. Oh, missed a bit of pasta. Lovely. I agree, Gypsy. Oh, here he is. There's the man himself, Rooney.
An absolute horror.
So, tell us, Rooney, what's your first half been spent doing?
It's not even the first half. I couldn't get to work half yet.
Andy Irving.
So
Some goal.
I've just been logging into Hearts TV, so
unlucky in the end.
And, get it clear. I need to turn the volume down on it.
Tails up now.
You do. I can hear Laurie's commentary.
So what do you do?
Aye, it is what it is, I suppose. You're in the stream now. That's all that matters. Have you missed all 3 goals?
I just literally turned it on and seen the third one. I've seen Naismith's. I've not seen the header.
It was pretty close, but good finish for Boyce. Worrell had the match down for a 4-0 win. Were you being too stingy? Perhaps. You never know. Queen of the South, you're not very good, mate. I hate to tell you that. Murray Anderson says, hopefully this is Boyce getting back to himself. Gers fan, hope Hearts get a good result ahead of the final. There's a lot of Rangers fans wishing us well for the final. I can't think why. I really can't think why.
No, I don't
Gypsy
understand.
Warrior says that Robin Nielsen will smash popcorn teeth all over Hampden. Sick. Would be pleasing. So, you never saw much of it live, but your thoughts on the first half then, Neil?
I'm quite glad I've turned it on and it's 3-0 and it's aye. I'm quite happy with that.
City are still winning 1-0 by the way. Oh no, they're not. Queen's Park have literally just scored as I've said that.
Queen's Park scored?
Yeah. Like honestly, the second I just said Queen's Park were still winning, they've scored right now.
Oh, that's not good. Not good.
Definitely Sam Murray. Wouldn't bet against it.
Deflected shot, wasn't even close. They were celebrating like it's a last minute winner.
I'm not shocked. You've got your first delight of the evening, Neil, from Wes 13.
Hello.
White, Irvine, away. So, you'll be delighted to know, live stream, that you've no longer got my dulcet tones alone for the rest of this broadcast. You have got Neil.
Oh, West Brom have scored as well. What's this all about?
Oh, what's going on? Ruining my happiness.
1.5 minutes played.
Either right on the left hand side. Oh, better.
Goal from Stephen Naismith, a cracker of a goal from Naismith, and header from Liam Boyce.
Score. Scores 3-0 Hearts, mate.
Second by the same player, Boyce, at the end of good run.
Halkett. Spreads it wide to Smith. Smith into Lee. Lee wins the ball and it goes 5 at the park. Not shocked. What's your shirt of choice today, Neil? Is it a football one or a golf one? Or...
It's a Kaiser Chiefs.
Ooh, interesting. I've got the 06 Hummel top on today.
Oh yes. Oh, mine's is
the cup winner.
Mine's is tucked away nicely somewhere.
Are you not risking wearing it?
I don't think so. I think I'll just put it in a frame at some point.
With all the other shirts that are already framed.
It's true. Have you seen the new Newcastle one that I've purchased?
I showed us it last week actually. Is it the championship top?
Yeah, the one with the poppy.
Aye, that'll have to go on the wall.
It will do, mate. It will do.
Along with all your other stuff that has to go on the wall too. You're building quite the collection.
I know. I've not really got enough wall space if I'm being brutally honest. So.
Ball whipped into the box. Caught by the Queen's goalie for once. What's the most depressing thing about being a Queen of the South fan? You're probably from Dumfries. Oh dear. Would you rather go to a what? Yeah, your comment's incomplete. Hawk says, "Hi Neil, Salamat Datang. No drinkies in the clothes area." Hey, Neil's in the baby. Good stuff. Better a great sliding challenge there, by the way. What are you wearing for the final? Not a clue. I'll decide in the day. Oh, if Queen's... Oh, no. Queens have scored again.
Have they?
Yep.
Not good.
Not good stuff. Hawk says, good man for getting the bevy. We're still yet to get Neil and the Tiger. It has to happen one day. Mary's got this season's home top on. Fair dues, fair dues. 53 minutes on the clock. Hearts 3, Queen of the South 0. Easy street for the Jambos in this championship encounter. Goals coming from Stephen Naismith and 2 from Liam Boyce. Also, might I add, 2 goals from open play from Liam Boyce.
I know, it's good.
Which is, it'll do his confidence the world of good, scoring those 2. Smith spreads the ball to Craig Halkett.
The game is effectively over. That third goal probably very.
I agree with Laurie. That's probably killed the game, that third goal, but you still want to get more. You still want to get more players in the score sheet. Boyce is in the hat trick, obviously, and you want to get Walker some goals, and everyone else some goals, really. Although Willie Collum, by the way, in the first half had a shocking decision, by the way. The
really?
Queen's player, he kicked it straight out for a corner and he gave him a goal kick.
Oh dear.
Like, the commentary team were like, oh, it was, corner Hearts. Camera turns off for a replay, turns back on, it's a Queen's goal kick. It was absurd, to be honest. Mary's wearing this season's home top again. Hawk says Ty got a singer, that's all we get out here. Oh, so to be fair, at least you like the little bevy you can get. Hearts on the ball again, Eddie White attacking. Ball in the mixer, Naismith. Oh, head of the way to the edge of the box. Walker, industrious, tries to win it back, can't quite make it. Eddie White continuing to apply pressure up the left hand side. Bang long towards Christoph Berra, who as usual just heads it right back. Lovely stuff. Still no change in scores. It's good scores, by the way, in the championship. It has us 4 points clear currently.
That's good.
Would you rather go to an Edinburgh derby or a Hearts victory in a final? Well, Hearts victory in a final, obviously. We're winning that cup. Hello there, Davidson. Hope you're enjoying the stream, mate. 55 minutes and 55 seconds on the clock. Hearts are still 3-0 up against Queen of the South. Queen's not in possession. I just heard the word Josh Nelly in my ears. Could it be? Could it be the return? Could it be the return of the prodigal son?
That would be good.
Come on. I'm pretty sure I can see him on the bench. He might be coming on, you know. Janelli could be coming on.
He needs to give him a run out.
He does indeed. I keep hearing Janelli in my ears. I think the return is 9, Neil. I think Janelli's back. Oh, yes. Lovely stuff. Now White's on the ball. Eddie White. Ball to the mixer. Head of the way towards Lee. Lee heads it to the Queen's left back for some reason. Now Smith wins the ball. Smith in towards Naismith. Naismith to Walker. On edge of the D. Walker plays out wide towards Stephen Kingsley. Kingsley takes a touch. Plays it back to Walker. Walker into the middle towards Irving. Irving. Still Irving. Good pass towards Kingsley. On the mix. Oh, cleared away.
See what happens when you pass the ball forward.
I know, it's mental, isn't it? Mental what happens when you drop Andy Halliday for a player that can actually pass a football.
Well, I don't mind Halliday, but
Oh, that was no goal for a second. Like he's industrious, he gets in and about it, but he's not the player Andy Irvine is.
no.
City have scored 2-0.
Excellent.
Yes.
Don't really
The
see
return
it.
of the 2-0 Dundee King. Good stuff. But yes, it's good they're not going to lie down, concede 3, 4, 5 after that. We're standing up to be counted, which I respect.
Yeah, I'm really going for it because I've managed to get myself there we go. I got myself a wee toy so I can plug my PC into my telly.
Oh, that's a game changer. That's a game changer.
I currently have Newcastle beside me and you, and I have the Hearts game on my telly.
That is
So,
very good.
if I wasn't playing golf this morning, I'd be more prepared and had that all set up. But hey ho, that's what
But you were
happens.
playing golf, so that's all that matters for now. Would you rather win the league versus Hibs at Easter Road or beat Celtic in a Scottish Cup final?
Yeah, you'd rather see them win the league,
I'd much rather win the league at Easter Road.
regardless. It doesn't matter who it's against. You'd just rather see them win the league.
Well, we've already seen us win the Championship.
Yeah,
You'd rather it was the Premier League than the Championship, obviously.
of course.
But any league win's good. Eddie White, breaking at pace. White to Boyce. Boyce hangs fire. Boyce shoots. Boyce almost gets his hat-trick. Unlucky for Big Boyce to get his third goal of the afternoon. Those new boots, despite being absolutely disgustingly coloured, seem to be doing the trick. He can keep them on as long as he wants. It is indeed true that Halliday's dad's cousin is in the Hearts Foundation. That is indeed very much true. Josh Ginnelly and Elliot Freer are set to come onto the park here at Tynecastle Park. I'm guessing they're just going to replace Walker and White. I must say the inclusion of Freer seems to have sapped any enthusiasm for your brain, Neil.
I know. I've lost it today. I know. I'm just glad it's 3-0. I don't have to stress about the game being bad as well as me having technical problems all over the shop.
Very true, very true. Now, Hearts are on the ball. Half an hour to go here at Tynecastle. Kingsley to Lee. Lee pings it towards Michael Smith, but it's intercepted again. Lee's been off the. Have you seen Lee's sitter, by the way, Neil?
No, I've heard it's really bad.
Oh, he missed from 5 yards out with an open goal.
Oh. But yeah, they put in a good cross for Liam Boyd.
Yeah, it was indeed Liam Boyce. Now, Naismith on the ball.
He's also just won a tackle, which is not something you very often see him do.
I know. So every cloud and all that. Michael Smith plays it in towards Ollie Lee. Lovely spin from the number 8. Now plays it in the middle. Walker.
The same speed.
Walker to White. Flags up against Eddie White.
Oh,
Offside. Cameron can't wait to see Gino's impact. Where's Whiten? Whiten is on the bench, Mary. I doubt he'll come on now, though, because they want to get Boyce's hat-trick. Here it comes! It's the return of Josh Ginnelly.
Josh Ginnelly.
Eddie White makes way after a decent shift on the left-hand side, and he is replaced by the Hearts number 30. Elliot Freer is also coming onto the park, and he is replacing... Can't see who's coming off for White just yet. Freer, sorry. It's just showing me Elliot Freer, and still Elliot Freer, and nobody else but Elliot Freer. Who's getting subbed? I want to know. I'm still not finding out who's been subbed. Come on. Who is it? I'll just have to check Twitter, which is a shame.
Yeah, I've seen it. Some boots, by the way.
Who? Boyce's or Gino's?
Gino's.
Very bright, aren't they?
They are. Gino's got his pink boots on.
You have to back that up with some goals then. You can only be good and wear those type of boots.
I'm going to take you a picture there and you can let me know if this is too much.
What? Too much?
Too much for me to concentrate on you. You maybe need to have words with me in my end of year review.
Aye, I'll have to give you your, what is it? Your annual performance meeting.
Exactly, I know, your dad will know about those sorts of things.
Aye, I'll have to get him to co-host the annual performance meeting. Davey Henderson says take off Naismith and Boyce for next week. Do you agree with that or not?
The thing is, we're only allowed 3 subs in our league. I think if you're allowed
yeah, Ollie Lee is the player that came off for Elliot Freer.
And Eddie White come up. Eddie White looks like he's settled in to play
left mid.
Okay.
Hibs 2-0 up, second in league. What a team. I don't care, Paul. I really don't care. Enjoy a 5-minute chat, man. Boyce, who's on a hat-trick, runs. Plays the ball left to Stephen Naismith. Naismith just about makes it. Naismith on the edge of the side of the box. Plays the Kingsley. Irving. Back to Kingsley on the left, in front of the cardboard cutouts in the main stand. Still Kingsley. Now back to Irving, who opens that left foot up again and pings it to Josh Ginnelly. Ginnelly drives it in. Ginnelly. Ooh. Once the corner ball.
Did Walker start wide right then? And I guess
Yeah, Walker started wide right. White started left, and Naismith at number 10. See Ginnelly's touch there. That's what we're missing. Touch, cross. Missed that. So good seeing Ginnelly back. I mentioned this earlier, Neil, with that Preston North End director of football coming in to replace Levine, I reckon that puts our chances of keeping Ginnelly up further.
Preston North End director of football? What am I missed?
He's coming in to Hearts. Yeah. And given that he's the boy that signed Ginnelly for Preston, like
All right.
I wouldn't bank against it. Now what is going on here? Corner ball. Let's see. Hibs 3-0 up against a team that would have been relegated. To be honest though, that is pleasing because they're pumping Hamilton. Get Hamilton down.
Are they 3-0 up? All right. Okay.
Yep. Walker. Okay. We'll ignore that one, Jamie. Yeah, Hibs are beating Aki's 3-0, and to be honest, that's good. Come to think of it, we want Aki's down. We really do. Stephen Dobie's subbed off. Had no impact today.
Yeah, no, that's good to keep him quiet.
Dobie's got a wee bobby. That video's excellent. On comes number 18.
I've
Don't
not
know his
seen that.
name, but he looks like a poor man's Jamie Brandon. Do you see the resemblance?
Where did you get your top?
Heart Shut Collector, a boy on Twitter. Kieran McKechnie is the boy for Queens, but a boy called Heart Shut Collector on Twitter kindly donated it to me.
I've
Because
got one.
it's number 37 as well, which is a good could be addition.
I've got the shorts on. The pair of shorts. They're 6-year-old now, but shorts are brilliant. And I've got the top. I had the top on yesterday in the gym. So
Not bad stuff. Not bad stuff.
right
Scott
top.
Robertson scores for Livy, did he? Not bad. I really liked the designs from that season. It just reminds you of that championship title winning campaign. Just seeing the old stripes with the gold trim. It's just the kit was great last year. That year even, not last year.
Yeah. It was a good kit.
Sitting in the cupboard just now. I've worn it the last few streams, so I thought I'd change it up a little bit and wear the 06 top. Or you can see it, mind you. Cameron Bruce says we need Gino to sign. I agree with that one, to be honest. He's one of our best players, and we should go permanently. And it's still the same scores in the championship. Good stuff. All results are going our way at the moment, which is very pleasing.
Elliot, yeah.
Smith. Oh.
Actually, just swinging his left peg at that.
Should have probably played it at somebody else, I thought. Ball hammered away by Queens. Thoughts on Freya? 2 words. Not good enough.
Yeah.
Now back at the feet of Craig Gordon. There's not much to do apart from an excellent save in the first half. St. Evan B. Do you have a planned cup final top to wear? Not really. Just whatever one's in the wardrobe. I'm not too fussed. Maybe this year's top, to be honest. I'm as well wearing this year's, I suppose. Gypsy Warrior, do you reckon my triple bet will come through? Hearts, Rangers and Kilmarnock. Kelly play Celtic away for reference, Neil.
Celtic were really good the other night, although they still can't defend, but they were pretty good going forward. And see what happens when you play guys like David Turnbull instead of Scott Brown. So hopefully Scott Brown and that are back in for the cup final next week.
Aye, that Sorrow is a good player as well, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know.
We are 4 points clear if Dunfermline lose. Very pleasing stuff, that.
Getting beat, are they? Wow.
Aye, they were losing to Dundee, actually, I think it was. Well, never say never, but I hope so, Cameron. I really do.
Yeah.
Ball whipped in. The back stick. Giannelli goes up for the header. Header behind. Corner ball for Hearts. Maxwell puts it behind. It's Morton. Sorry, it's Morton. Elliot Freer. Hearts number 24 takes the corner shot to Josh Giannelli. Giannelli. Back to Freer. Freer. Still Freer. Dispossessed. Very cheaply. Freer. Not good enough. Freer. Get back. Freer.
No.
Gives me the fear. Ball over to the right hand side for Queen's number 10, who didn't keep that ball in, but the wino standing right there didn't notice.
Come on, Josh. Get a run, son.
Go on, Giannelli, son. On your bike. Onto your bike, Josh. Great ball. Boys.
Come on.
To be fair, when I finish like that, questionable, but he was offside, unfortunately. Hawk Alba Gubrath says, my cup final top will be the right Strongbow top when I had the best day of your footballing life at Celtic Park. That was 98.
Yeah, Aaron wasn't born that day, Hawk, so we can... I know how you feel, mate. I know how you feel. Yeah. I wish I still had mine. I believe my mother has thrown it out.
The remakes in the Hearts drop are quite good. I've got a remake of it.
I've got the remake, yeah. I've got one of the remakes. It is good, but it's not the same. But to be fair, the remake fits me. The one I wore that day wasn't good.
Suppose so. The remake's actually quite good.
Yeah, it's really good. My dad my mum and dad were at the anniversary dinner that they had, and one of their mates and his wife, they bought Salvatore's top. They bid that, and it cost them thousands, like stupid money, when they had auctioned that Salvatore's top, who was like probably arguably, you could argue, he was the best player in that team. So yeah, but they had a good day at the dinner. I kind of wish I had went, but hey.
Aye. I wonder what a top is just now. Probably in someone's attic somewhere.
What one?
The Salvatore one.
Oh no, they've got it. They've got it framed in the hallway.
As you should, to be honest, with something of that calibre. Was that like his actual match one top from the final?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's very good. 3 of must score. Wasn't the best chance, I suppose. We also all love Gino Cameron. We also do. Free kick to Queens on the left-hand side. 71 minutes into the game at Tynecastle Park just now. Still 2-0 at Hampden, by the way. Neil, just to keep you updated on that.
Yeah, I do. Well, did you get my picture that I've sent you?
I'll say this now. Campbell scored the equaliser as well, by the way.
I know.
Yeah, that's a fair bit of football you've got on there, Neil.
That's a great.
I'm telling you the scores that you don't know them already.
I know. You tell me.
Go!
Oh,
Queen's score.
boo.
Boo! That number 5, the absolute unit I pointed out earlier, is found the back of the net for Queens. 3-1 Hearts. Queens ruin Craig Gordon's clean sheet.
Yeah.
Hearts 3, Queens 1 here at Tynecastle Park. Gordon looks fizzing.
Queen's Park have scored against City as well.
Oh, come on! Local man is not happy. Local man is not happy at all.
Local men are not happy. Now, next thing, West Brom will probably score, and then that'll be it all peak time.
That's the whole thing knackered.
That's it. For it. Game over.
Football should be given up on in times like this.
Who's marking them? Like, Bella's got 2 guys there. Everybody, see if you were at the game, everybody would be in the stand more than at Bella. Bella's got 2 guys, and Kingsley's got 2. Like, oh my word, man. That's so basic. Just get your man and get a grip of him. Then you got a bit of run on it. Jesus Christ. Sorry, that's my vent for the day.
Your Hawks return flight was with Royal Brunei Airways, alcohol-free airline, but I had lots of Coke to go with my bottle of vodka. Boyce, to Smith, cross.
Oh.
Nope, sadly not. Back to Naismith. Irving, pings one. What are you doing, son?
It's like,
Oh dear. As for the Queen's Park goal, was it any good?
no, it just looked like a cross along the box, and people missed it. It should have been cleared when it was happening.
On comes Andy Halliday. Andy Halliday. Wonder who he's coming off for.
The left midfielder, you know what I mean? He made his name playing left, wide, left. Maybe the odd left back game. But didn't he play him as a holding midfielder? Like, he's not. He said that in his interview when we signed him. I'm not holding midfielder. And then, although, you know, that's where Warburton and his magic hat. That's where they played him, isn't it? So, he's not holding midfielder. Don't play him there. Just play him wide left. Oh.
Are you second right there, the eye?
That's my second. Yeah, no, I'm getting out. I feel because I've come in late. I need to.
Aye.
No,
You've got morning to make up for.
Give you a break, and then I can just have a moan.
Aye.
Now,
I
I am golfing cup final day, but I've told the boys I'm finishing early. I'm not missing the start of the cup final.
Good stuff. Very good stuff. I was indeed at the St Mirren game. That was the last away game I was at, actually. Not good. Dunfermline have scored. Boss. Gypsy says, controversy aside, football ability only, would Jordan Jones be an addition to Hearts? Yes, he would. Very much so.
He'd be a winger that can beat a man, because they only have one.
Smith. Smith plays the ball in towards Halkett. Back to Berra. Well, hey! Neil, you've been told to express yourself by Hawk.
Thanks, Hawk.
Aye. I'd agree with Murray. Is the sort of play we need with like Hearts, very refreshing addition. McManus scored the penalty for the firm one.
I thought we were going to get the treble dunter there. There was West Brom having a shot at goal, but it sailed over the bar.
Thankfully. Just a shame, like, obviously for City it's a massive game, but
Yeah.
you'd expect.
Aaron,
Walker shoots. Goal!
Come on, Jimmy.
4-1, Jimmy Walker! He kissed the tattoo. And that is surely game over at Tynecastle Park now. Walker with a lovely strike for the edge of the box into the bottom corner. He's closing in on those 50 goals, and he's closing in hard. Hearts 4, Queen of the South 1. Jimmy Walker scores a lovely goal from the edge of the area. Lovely stuff. Halliday into Boyce, and Walker on the first time shot just finds the bottom corner past the flailing Queen of the South goalkeeper. Excellent finish. All starting on the left with Stephen Kingsley throwing the ball in. The camera's not moving. I can't describe the goal anymore. What a shame. Finds Walker, he just cracks it in the bottom corner. Well deserved. He's deserved the goal today, Jimmy Walker. He really has.
Good. I'm glad. I thought you had a new goal celebration video.
I keep forgetting to upload it.
Oh, so you have got. Make sure you do it for the cup final.
I will do. See, Davy Henderson, don't tell us the score before the goal goes in, please and thank you. Our streams are behind. Murray knows the script. Yes.
Sorry. That was my dad just coming in as well when he heard me cheer, thinking City had scored. And
But it's Hearts.
He come up on his Sky Sports that Hearts have scored, and then he's seen the goal. So he's had two people disappointing him. Telling him that's fine.
Ah, dear. Let's see. Morton have to score for us to be top of the week.
Really?
I was going to say, really? Like, let's see. What's the table looking like? Table. No, we're top of the week. We're top of the league by 3 points.
Hibs go second in the Premier League, don't they?
Don't care about away teams. Ginelli
I
turning
know.
on the Jets. Ginelli into Walker. Ah, unlucky. Jack Evans just joined him. We're playing very well. Philip. Shut up. For reference, Neil, Philip supports Queen's Park as well. So.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
That's horrendous. That's just the luck. If fair, Queen's Park's not a bad day out, but yeah.
Yeah, well, no, it's like, 5 minutes for his gaff, so, to be fair.
Oh, no, that was probably like me when I used to go watch Edinburgh City when they lived 5 minutes on the road from us.
Aye. Cameron Bruce says Naismith in 1819 was like Bruno to United just now.
Probably had that sort of
Very influential, yeah. I'll give you that. Yep, David, please do keep updated on other scores. Keating's scores for Inverness. Thoughts on the game? Pretty comfortable, to be honest. And Jack, we are playing pretty well, actually. Not as slow as some people have you believe.
No.
Aye. 10 minutes to go here at Tynecastle. Hearts 4, Queen of the South 1. Goals from Liam Boyce, that's a double from him, both from open play. Jamie Walker and the captain, Stephen Naismith. See you later, Mary. See you next Sunday. Enjoy your sleep. 5-1 is coming. Hopefully. 4-0 to the Hibs. They unstoppable. Right. Oh, shut up. Ban. Goodbye. Oh, no. I've blocked the wrong user. Oh, no. I've blocked Cameron Bruce.
Can we not bring them back?
I don't know how you bring them back. Guests, is it? Oh, no.
You'll need to read the manual.
Mr. Bruce, sorry, I never meant to block you. I'll have to try and get you back. Oh dear. What a shocker. What an absolute mare. Guests, is it? Nah, it's not guests. Audio, camera. Oh, for a shocker. For an absolute mare, so I have. How do you actually do this? I've had a shocker here, Neil. I've had an absolute shocker.
Honestly, people will refrain from making any comment now because you just ban whoever you want.
Morton have scored. Morton have scored
All right.
against Dunfermline, I believe.
Is that 2-1?
It is indeed. Ah, yes, yeah, beauty. Things we love to see.
I know. But I would quite like a Callum Wilson goal in the Newcastle game. That would be nice as well.
That cheers up too. I agree with that one.
Don't want to be, you don't want to be like really selfish, but I would love to see the 3 teams win.
I wouldn't mind seeing them until late come back. You know, standard stuff. McGuffey for Morton, 79 minutes into the play.
My mates are
Can you
telling me,
say happy birthday to my daughter Sophie? Well, happy birthday to Sophie. Hope you have a good day. That's from your dad, Chris Barrett. So, hope that you have your birthday speak English. Hope you have a very good birthday today. Ball cut back. Freer, go!
yay!
Hey! Elliot Freer's just scored. What's going on here? What's going on here?
Just hitting form. He said we've got a cup final for next week, so
Hearts 5, Queens 1. Elliot Freer scores his first goal for the club. Well, that shows you that anything can happen. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Oh, I've missed it because I'm watching Elliot Fear. Newcastle.
Come on.
Go on.
Get in there.
Scored this.
Let's see.
Almiron scored his second. Oh, what a header, son.
This stuff. Boyce cuts it back to Freer, who puts it towards the bottom right corner, and it's deflected past the flailing Morton goalie. Hearts 5, Queens 1. Elliot Freer gets in the score sheet.
Dwight Gale. It's not.
Dwight Gale, is it?
Dwight Gale. Sorry, I'm watching too many games. It's Dwight Gale.
Oh, calm it down, Neil. Calm it down. Davey Henderson says, Freer's the man. No bother, Reese. See you later, mate. Hopefully the Pars bubble has popped. Oh, look at that. Dad supports Pars. Family rivalry.
That's nothing wrong with that, mate. Nothing wrong with that. I follow Newcastle, and my dad supports Liverpool. So I'm 34 now. Me and my dad have only sat and watched one game in the pub together when it's Newcastle Liverpool because the two of us just argue. So it's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with a bit of family rivalry.
Russell Stewart called 5-1 and he got 5-1. Lovely stuff. Gypsy Warrior says, easy peasy. Hawk says, great day guys, half-past minute and the Tiger has won. No bother, Hawk. Thank you once again for tuning in to the live stream and I hope that you have enjoyed it. Murray Anderson has just updated us and said, goal Newcastle. David Henderson, Freer the Reaper, Glenn Tube, who hopes Atletico can beat Real Madrid like this. I hope so too. I really do hope so too.
Definitely.
In Spain, Madridistas hijos de puta. And if you want to know what that means, go and Google Translate. I can't say it in English on here. Better! Even Better's having a go at this point. This is ridiculous. Chris Barrett says, what a score. See you later, Reese. Playing for the final squad. Very true. 2012 memories. Scottish Cup final memories. Of course you can stay. Stay if you want, mate. Stay all you want. So, Neil, you've actually seen a few goals in the second half. Hearts 5, Queens 1.
I'm glad. They've played well. Well, from what I've seen, they've played well. Looks like they've got a good shape about it as well now. But just playing Andy Irvine makes a difference.
Oh, he just unlocked the defence like anything.
Yeah, I mean, it just brings a bit of balance to your team, rather than anything else. So, yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good to see them scoring more goals rather than. It's hard. You're not going to romp it every week, So, but it's good to see them scoring more goals and looking more threatening. So, Taking time, but it's getting there, which is good.
Fun Dave just scored, unfortunately.
Lovely.
Aye. Right, my comments going in, everybody. Who is your man of the match for today's game? Get in the comments below. I want to hear from you all.
My mates are texting me in our group bet to say we just need Ipswich to score for £250.
Never ever have Ipswich on your coupon.
Well, I never do.
Ipswich.
My mate Blaine's got a lot to answer for. I had to take 2 bets today because one of the boys said go and pick for me because I'm going out. So I took the Hibs game and I took the Stranraer game with 3 or more goals in the game. So that's both up. So I will be having stern words with the person if it's one person that lets you down. So
right, let's see. Gypsy Warrior says Jimmy Walker's man of the match. Why can he hear himself? Strange one, that. There we go, we'll find out.
There we go.
What?
City have scored. Gabby McGill.
Get in there!
Oh, it could be a good day of football. Could be bouncing. All we could have done was Hibs get beat, to be fair. But,
yeah, but to be honest, them smashing Aki's down is I get some staunch points from me.
We could, to be fair, I would rather Hamilton's easier to get to than something like that.
It's also a plastic pitch.
Well, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Player
It's also
down. Gavin McGill knocks it in. Thanks very much. Bob's your uncle.
nice, no. It's just a morning face gift.
Yeah.
Bob's not my uncle. I'll tell you that for nothing. That's who I was referencing, by the way.
Well,
As the penny drop now.
The sound is down very low on my tablet where I can see Bob at this moment in time, but I can just hear him now and again shouting obscurity at his screen.
Right, man of the match poll is now in. Warrior says Jamie Walker. Mary Black says Liam Boyce. Reese Monroe says Boyce. Noah says Andy Irving. Worrell says Boyce. Harris Spence says Boyce. And Noah says that Irving's been class. Boyce from Andrew Dixon. Irving from Russell Stewart. Davy Henderson. Edinburgh City score. Get up! Boyce from Harris Spence. 85th minute equaliser. You love to see it. You must also want Scummed United scalp tomorrow as well. Yes, I have to say. And as it stands, Hearts are 4 points clear at the top of the league. Is that not what we love to hear? It really is. It really is indeed. We're coming to the closing stages now. Thank you to everybody for tuning in. Still a while to go, don't worry, but the game's coming to its conclusion. If you want to follow me on my social medias, you can do so over on Twitter. Where's my arrows are awful today. Follow me on Twitter at AaronFraser37 and my Instagram is at WeAreTheGorgyBoys. Want to follow me on there, then feel free. If you want to donate to today's stream and keep the streams going with some financial support, you can do so by going to my PayPal in the description down below. I've already had quite a few donations, so thank you very much for all of that. What's the applause? What's the applause for, Neil?
I'm just applauding you because you've got your PayPal sorted, pal.
Yeah, I finally got that one sorted last week. Had a few folk donating already.
Well done.
So thank you very much to everyone who has done so far. If you want to do so, then please feel free, fire in there and send some dosh my way. We'd appreciate it a lot. Hearts are in. Hearts are in. Yeah!
Oh, he's missed that. How is that even possible to miss that? That's like probably harder than. That's easier than anything.
That's for his hat trick. No, boys.
Elliot Freer, brilliant at the back post there.
Oh no!
Just completely shanked that off his shin.
Is that the post? Is that just wide?
No, that's wide. That's like he shinned it.
Oh dear!
One. He's trying to be too cute. Oh, he should have just smashed that. He's trying to be too cute with that. Just smash it.
Oh, that's criminal, boys. Boys, come on, son. We could have been 7-1 up by now. Local man is crying.
No, it's not that bad. But at least he don't mind I messed up when it's 5-1 up. Come on, local man.
I know, but you're just raging for him.
I know, that could have been a hat-trick.
Boys man of the match says Cameron and Bruce. Gonna change your mind after that, sir. Dry T11 says, come on the jam tarts. Queen's fan George says that they're terrible. Well, I can't deny that, mate. You're relegation fodder.
Really? They're normally quite good.
I know, like, I thought we were going to do well this season, Queen of the South. Like, what's happened to them? And as Chalmers says he wants people to diggers on the 20th. I doubt it'll happen, mate, to be honest. Hawk says, what a miss, number 2. It's a shocker, isn't it? Like, I know we're 5-1 up, yada, 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 but that was a shocking miss for Liam Boyce. He could have got... Do you know what I find quite funny? That still means that Craig Whiting's got more hat-tricks than Liam Boyce. There are levels to the hat-trick game, and Craig Whiting scores them, and Boyce does not. How has he missed that? Honestly. Giannelli! Goal! Josh Giannelli takes the net off! With a worldie!
That'll do.
Woohoo! He salutes the stand! He salutes Robbie Nielsen! Josh Giannelli has scored an absolute thunderbolt at the end of this game to make it Hartiman Lothian 6! Queen of the South 1. Take it away, Neil Rooney. What do you think of that one?
This is an absolute perler. This is just ridiculous. That's, I mean, that's not similar sort of technique to his one against Dundee. He's hit it low. The goalie's, that's an absolute cracker. He's hit that so early. The goalie's probably still trying to get set. That's a cracking goal.
Goal of the match for Josh Giannelli. Hearts 6, Queens 1. Hello, Joseph. How are you doing? Hope you enjoy. It says we're winning 6-1. We are indeed. Some goal. Brilliant. Take a bow. Etc. With a ripper, says Hawk. Absolutely outstanding. Bring on the tick, saying people. Right. It's Queen of the South, lads. Come on. It's Queen of the South, boys.
We've missed a sitter in the first half and we've just seen voices. Jeez, man. If they play like this at Tynecastle, teams, there'll be a cut. This is a bit you're doing, but there'll be like, you'll remember, and I remember 10-0 against County.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody could hit that.
You never know. I reckon, yeah, there's a few teams, if we really switch on, then they could get that treatment.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Yeah. Full time at Tynecastle Park. Hartiman Lothian 6, Queen of the South 1. Goals coming from Naismith, Boyce, Walker, Freer, and Josh Giannelli. Excellent stuff. Alright, Cameron is back. I don't know how to unban your other account. I'll look into that. I'll try and bring it back for next week. Apologies for that. Didn't mean it, honestly. I'm sure I block a Hibs fan. But yeah, thank you very much for tuning in, Cameron. I'll try and get that sorted for next week. David Henderson says you can only beat who's in front of you. Very fair point. Very, very fair point. No bother, Hawk. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and I'll see you for the cup final next week. I agree. Giannelli is on fire, and that is going to bring today's stream to an end. So thank you very much for watching today's live stream. Hartiman Lothian smashing 6 goals past Queen of the South. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like and a comment down below and let me know your thoughts on the stream. My Twitter is at AaronFraser37. My Instagram is at WeAreTheGorgie If you want to donate to my PayPal, it's in the description below. Your help would be very much appreciated. If not, that's totally cool. Your support, regardless of what, if it's financial or just watching the videos, it's very much appreciated. Hearts storm to a 6-1 win and go 4 points clear at the top of not the Ladbrokes. It's just the FPFL Championship now. Right, brain fart, but it's cool. Hearts 6, Queens 1. Thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, which is the small matter of the Scottish Cup final, I'll see you for more very soon. Until then, take care and bye for now. Thanks, guys.